Hello. I hope that you can't hear the show that Hazel's watching in the other room on here. I can hear it, but I never know if you can hear it on the recording. As I was starting to push record as well, I noticed I'm wearing another Nike sweatsuit. I actually had a client ask if I was sponsored by Nike, and my first response was, what on earth would I be sponsored for? You have to I feel like you kind of have to do something to get sponsored, something noble. No, not sponsored by Nike. I just decided about a month ago, the sweatsuits are really comfortable, and I'm really liking the way that Nike sweatsuits fit. And so I've been acquiring some this winter, and they're just a little too convenient to put on. I've never been a person who's loved jeans, even before my eating disorder. And so, I don't know, I've just really been enjoying sweats. Has my husband enjoyed watching or seeing me wear sweats every day this winter? Probably not, but he's not going anywhere. So when I do put jeans on, the pros to this is when I do put jeans on, he's like, wow, you look so good. You look beautiful. You got ready. It's a very exciting event. So ladies or men, if you're out there and you're wearing sweatsuits a lot, pull out the jeans every once in a while and people will be shocked that you're wearing something other than sweats. The topic today that I want to talk about is, see, when I start with an intro that's not the topic, I'm like, crap, what was I going to talk about? The topic is this: when you're overthinking recovery, it's almost a sure sign, almost always a sure sign that you're under fueling. I feel confident in saying that. I really do. I feel like I've seen enough people now to see a huge correlation with the level of anxiety and the level of overthinking and the frantic firing questions in a session, and kind of where they're at with their eating. And so if you're someone, that has nothing to do with weight, by the way, nothing to do with weight. So if you're someone who's like, man, I have been overthinking a lot, like not just what to eat, but just like what's going to happen in the future, and how much do I think I've gained at this point, and am I eating the right foods, and what should I eat later on today if I'm eating this? And there's so much overthinking going on that it's very likely you're under fueling. So solution to this problem is, when you catch yourself, when you start feeling your anxiety heighten and you feel like your brain is racing, eat. Recovery is actually very simple. It's not easy. We've heard this a million times. It's not easy, but it is quite simple. And the more that we overthink it, the more that we're delaying actually some really good rewiring from going on, because the overthinking is going to keep you from making the choice or the decision that you need to. And even if you end up making the right decision, all the overthinking was so stressful, right? It took so much work to get your brain to be able to say yes to that thing that you wanted, or to go ahead and have more when you notice that you weren't full and wanting to eat more. And so the more simple you can keep it, and the more you can start acknowledging and recognizing, I am thinking about way too many things regarding recovery right now. I know what I need to do. I need to go eat. And you keep eating until that thinking slows down. Keep eating until you don't have racing thoughts and fears and worries and doubts. You just keep eating, and you'll be surprised. You think, yeah, right, Becky, if I do that, I'm going to be even more anxious. If I do that, my thoughts are then eat more. And I had to test this theory myself. Eating more actually quieted the voice. It actually did. It started to feel like I could relax around making decisions regarding what I was going to eat. I could relax around the idea of my body changing. I could relax. It was like I knew I was actually doing recovery. And so the thoughts would slow a little bit. And as soon as I would sort of pull back or get scared, AKA start restricting a little bit, the thoughts would fire again so fast. And so notice this in yourself. Catch yourself and kind of see if there's any pattern there. See if I know what I'm talking about. See if this is true to your case. And it's likely going to be the case that yes, it is true. And please take my advice and eat more. Less thinking, more acting. Acting would be eating. Less thinking, more eating. So that's my message to you today. As you can tell at this point, I'm doing much less videos than I used to. And I really liked the break. Just coming on here maybe once a week. It's been good. Sometimes I'll think, oh, I should do a video on that in session, and then I forget. and then I don't write it down, and I'm like, ugh. And then when something comes up and I have time, like, okay, I'll make a video. So that was one that I was just discussing with a client. There's lots and lots of questions and concerns and worries and doubts. And after talking to this client a little bit more, I saw that they're still under fueling. So that's my message to you today, to calm that crazy, loud, fast racing brain of yours. Eat more food and keep eating till it slows down. Okay, have a good day.